Alright guys, first things first, I took everything out of the room that doesn't actually belong in my room, which kind of makes a whole lot of difference. Except for that, that's my breakfast. I'm eating oatmeal. It's awesome. So next step is to clean all the bedding, which I've already started to wash. That's why this doesn't look as crazy as it did before, because all the blankets are in the wash now. Next step is to organize and clean that and this. Get rid of all that. I also got rid of a lot of the garbage and recycling that was in here. So we're making some progress. Aren't you excited? Aren't you excited? Alright. So this is all cleaned off. Now I just gotta take a cleaning solution to it, and then my husband has to organize whatever he's got over here, but that's all in one spot now. So now this. To the untrained eye, this might not look like it's a hot mess, but it truly, truly is. So let's fix that. Hey guys, what's up? So now that my room is totally clean and I can breathe in it and it's so pretty, nice and clean, now it's time to do a little prepping for the next month. It's going to be a very, very busy month for us. I am very happy to announce that on Monday we are closing on a house. So as of the new year, we will be in our own home, which means I need some guidance from the universe. And if you hear any bumping around back there, my cat decides that now is a good time to make as much noise as humanly possible. Or catly possible. Anyway, speaking of cats, let's find out what our spirit animal is. Now I'm gonna say this is my spirit animal up into the new year. So every first of the month, I do a new tarot reading, see what the month is gonna bring me to give me a little bit of guidance where I should go in the next direction. So let's find out for the rest of December. Today is December 19th. For the next 2 weeks, what's my spirit animal? We're about to find out. I just want to point out to you guys, this is the, if anybody wants this deck, it is the Kim Krans Animal Spirit. Go ahead and hit pause on there so you can see which deck it is so that you can buy it yourself. The sleeve that's on the outside looks like this. Very similar to the box. And this is probably one of my favorite decks that I have. It's probably one of my favorite decks that I have. I've always been one of those people that go online and say, oh, what's my spirit animal? If I were an animal, what would I be? Well, now I can find out whenever I want what my animal is. So, and I just want to point out the amazing art that's on these cards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Half of them are upside down, but they're beautiful. So I'm going to make a nice, I'm going to spread the cards out in front of me. So my card for the next 2 weeks is the fish, which is really interesting because I've never picked the fish before, so I have no idea what this even means. This could be awesome, this could be terrifying. Let's find out. It says that the fish card represents restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of a fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to wariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. If you feel in balance, you're adaptable and you travel well. When you're out of balance, you're distracted and you change your mind often. To bring it to balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. Now, I don't know if you guys have been following me, but if you haven't, welcome to my group. We're called the Soul Healer Circle, and we're just all about positivity and love, and want to make sure that we add a little bit of positivity to your day every day. Now, I am currently going on a self-finding journey where everything in my life is changing. My job is changing. My location where I live is changing. I'm trying to physically change. In the past year, I've gained about 20 pounds, and I can feel it. It's very uncomfortable, and I'm ready to make a change for the better and to become a healthier person. So I'm on Weight Watchers, and I try to be active at least half an hour to an hour every day and eat a balanced diet so that I don't binge eat on things that I shouldn't be eating. So what this card means to me is that it says, so to bring into balance for the fish, because I definitely feel out of balance, guys. I definitely need this guidance. I need something to give me a sign of what to do. So that is what I'm looking for in these cards. So I'm looking for a sign. So the sign for this card for me is that this is telling me that I feel out of balance, and I'm a fish that's out of balance, or a fish out of water, if you will. And it says to bring into balance, to set a small goal and accomplish it. I think that when it comes to my weight loss, I am so focused on what eventually my body might look like that I am not being proud of myself for the small goals that I accomplish, like non-scale victories. Like today I went somewhere and there was a lot of opportunities to cheat on my diet, a lot of good food around, and I didn't eat any of it. I didn't give in to the temptations. I came home and had a healthy meal and hung out with my friend, and we just had a really good day, and it was a healthy, good day. So I'd like to stay on that kind of track and have a more healthy, balanced life where I don't have to give in to temptations all the time. And I could definitely tell, I know you guys don't know me from Adam, so you don't know what I looked like before, but I could tell that my face is fuller and my body's definitely fuller, and I'm trying not to be the person who talks negatively about their body. I'm trying, because it's very hard sometimes to be nice to yourself. That sounds backwards, like of course you should always be nice to yourself, but sometimes it's hard because I'm really hard on myself, and I'm very upset that I gained so much weight in such a short period of time, and I don't feel comfortable in my body, so it affects kind of every part of my being. So this journey that I have, it's a fresh start. I can do whatever job I want to do, be whoever I want to be, and start totally fresh. And that's kind of overwhelming to just completely reinvent oneself. So that's why I need a little bit of guidance today, guys. So the next deck that I'm going to pull from is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is one of my favorite decks by Stacey DeMarco. It says guidance through lunar and seasonal energies. I am all about the moon. I'm definitely a moon child, even though I'm a Leo, so I should be a sun child. I'm very much a moon child. This is the back of the cards. And then again with amazing art. So with this deck, there's multiple ways that you can use it. You can have, you could pick multiple cards at a time, past, present, future. But for me, I like, for this deck is a specific question or something that I really want to know or need guidance on. And I shuffle the deck until I feel like it's shuffled enough, and then I spread them out on the floor, well, on my yoga mat, not on the floor. So the question that I had in mind when picking this card is, will I be able to be a responsible adult now that I have a house? I have not had the best track record with money spending and being responsible, so this is a really, really big step for us to be buying a house. And on some level, I know that I'm going to kick it into high gear and get into survival mode, and I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure that I have the money for everything. But sometimes it's a little overwhelming knowing that this, big change is about to happen, which is ironic because that is the card that I chose, is change. Let's see if you guys can see it. It says, accept change. Life, like seasons, is about to change. Take advantage of the change energy. I welcome change, and I ride its energy. Let's see. One of the great truths in life is that change is constant. It's unavoidable, and we can resist all we want, but nothing truly stays the same. It's better to prepare and even direct change by setting intentions and building your own personal power from inside out. Seasonally, there are times of the year that have our essence of profound sense of change. Usually the shoulder seasons of autumn and spring. It is these times of the year we can feel more easily the shift between one season and another. In autumn, the nights grow longer and there's a chill when darkness falls that wasn't there just weeks before. The breeze that blows is no longer balmy. The birds have been watching all summer seem to have packed up and left, and in their place new species appear to strut their stuff. We begin to dress in more layers, and we may even hunger for different foods, and these are signals of change. In spring, it's all about waking up and warming up, and the opposite happens, and these are the signals of change. The moon shines down upon the winds of change, clearing the storms and the electric crackle of lightning and the boom of thunder echoing across the valley. There is a great energy that can be channeled in such a time, and to be focused towards riding change in joy and ease. And the companion stone or metal that goes with this card is serpentine. Okay, that's a lot to take in. So basically, ready or not, here comes change. It's a big change coming. A big change with getting a house. It's the seasons of changing, because right now we live on Long Island and it's cold, but there's no snow. But we're definitely going to be going into an environment where it's going to be very, very snowy. And so maybe that's going to feel like a shift in the weather and a shift in the seasons as well, because it's really going to shift into winter, like overnight. We're going to drive into another season, like going from no winter here to definitely winter in Poughkeepsie. Oh, by the way, that's where we're moving to, Poughkeepsie. Alright, next deck is the Angels and Gemstone Guardians cards. Each card has a crystal and an angel that goes with it. This is Margaret Ann Lembo, Lembo. So again, with a deck like this, I like to have an intention in mind when I'm choosing a card. When to go shuffle, and the first one that reshuffled was this. Black Obsidian. This says, have you been feeling scattered lately? Are you unable to focus on what's important? Look at all that is going on around you. Prioritize your intentions, focus on one thing at a time, ground yourself so you can accomplish your goals. So then it partners up with the Angel of Focus. I am focused and stay on track until a matter or situation is settled or complete. I accomplish what I set out to do. I pay attention and listen carefully. I'm attentive to my own needs and the needs of others. Can I just say, this stone specifically kind of looks like an owl, which I love. That is definitely a card that is explaining how I'm feeling lately. I'm very scattered, and I think that I'm just freezing up in the anticipation of a new house. It's so big, like it's such a big deal that we're about to be going into a home of our own, and it's just blowing my mind. Like, I never thought I'd own a house. This is crazy. But it's not crazy, because that's what's happening now. But last but not least, I have this is probably one of my favorite decks too. It's Magical Dogs Tarot by Mickey and Daniel Mueller. This is a gift from a friend of mine. This is the first tarot deck that I was gifted. I always talked about wanting my own deck, but I always felt like it was bad luck to choose your own first deck, like it had to be gifted to you somehow. I don't know where I got that kind of idea, but I just didn't feel right about buying it for myself. You know, I felt like I needed somebody to choose it for me. For all my other decks I chose for myself, but for the first one I felt like it needed to be a gift from somebody. I have no idea why. So basically this is a general, what does the next 2 weeks hold for me kind of card. This was the 10 of Earth, but when I picked it up, it was in reverse. So we're gonna find out what that means. Watch closely over your personal relationships and financial situation. There may be some challenges ahead if you want to keep a long-term handle on things. What you thought was stable might not be as secure as you thought. It's also a good time to examine what's in the way of letting you enjoy life. Keywords: insecure finances, possible loss, questionable investments, and loneliness. That's not great. So I definitely feel like I need to be more responsible with money. So that could be a little hint, stop spending all your money. However, I don't have anything to spend money on for the next couple weeks. Like, I have money, but there's nothing that I need nor want, so that's a good thing to... I'm going to take that as like a warning card to be wise with the way that I spend my money. That's just a little hint from the universe saying, listen man, don't spend money on stuff you don't need. You're gonna need that for something. I don't know what it's gonna be for yet. Probably, I don't know, a house? Yeah. So, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. This is Loki. He would like to say hello. Thank you guys for watching. I always have a great time picking my tarot cards. And right now it's telling me that I need to set small goals. I need to be more focused on necessities rather than mindless things that I don't need. So no impulse buys. To focus on what's most important, and right now that is finishing my homework, feeding my puppy and my Kit Kat Pitter Pat, doing laundry, focusing on small tasks and small things that I can accomplish rather than focusing on something that's so big that there's no way I could possibly know the outcome of what will happen, because it's a year from now, it's 2 years from now. Whenever my fitness journey meets its goal, no one knows when that will be. So I have to focus on what's important right now and what I have control over now. And that is to make it so that I am as happy as possible in every moment, and make sure my husband is as happy as possible in every moment. So, little buddy baby says goodbye. You don't want to say goodbye? Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. There goes his tail. And I hope you guys have a great day or night or whatever it is you're having. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.